Okay, today we're going to talk about the seat bolt kit for the KTM Husqvarna 5065. We'll talk about how it works and how to install it. The seat bolt comes in 3 different colors: orange, black, and blue. You can put black on a KTM or Husqvarna, blue on a Husky, even some people put blue on a KTM. So those are all available colors. They're all made the same exact way, do the same thing. Now the stock seat has had this little half-turn latch for many, many years. It goes in, does a half turn. Sometimes you can't even get it to grab. When it does, the little latch goes down, flattens down, and holds the seat in place. These have been pretty good. They've worked well for many, many years. I think since '09 they've had the seat system on both of these bikes. But they've been known to become loose. Sometimes they can be like that. They can get bumped, the seat falls off during a race, which is not a good thing. So the Nihilo seat bolt kit is made to hold that seat on so it won't fall off during the race. In order to install it, we're going to have to take this old one out of here. Now there's a little funny washer in the back. You might have seen it before. We have to get that off first. So we're going to use a pair of needle-nose pliers. Get underneath the washer, wiggle it back and forth. It'll distort a little bit. We can flatten it out later with a hammer. You want to kind of wiggle it, pop it off. It comes off. It's bent up. We can fix that up, like I say, with a hammer later if you want to reuse it and keep it in your toolkit. Now we're going to simply just push the piece out. And we're going to save the black washer that comes on. We're going to use this on our seat bolt kit. Now if we've moved the seat bolt from the package, you'll see it consists of the bolt, a washer, a clip, and the T-nut for the bottom. This T-nut is going to replace this piece here that's on the bikes. This is the half-turn receiver, and this T-nut's doing the same thing but with threads. We're going to install it just like this, barrel going down. There's 2 little Phillips screws here. We're going to take them out very carefully, not lose them and reuse them again. I suggest you keep the twist turn in the same package in your toolbox, so you can always have it if you need to put it back on. We'll take our little receiver, like I say, barrel down, put it on here, install the same screws right back on the same holes. Carefully to line them up nice and straight, not cross-threaded. And you'll also see that there's a little slotted screw space for this. This moves back and forth, side to side. You want to kind of center it up real nice and tighten your screws down all the way. Don't over tighten, because it is plastic and you could strip it out if you're not careful. Now you're done with this part. That's pretty much basically it. Next we're going to install the bolt into the seat. Now on the bolt there's a little black circlip, which we're going to pull off and save for a second out to the side. Pull it out with those pliers. And you also find a small washer that we're going to put back on as well. So we're going to take the black plastic washer from before that I mentioned and the seat bolt, slide the washer over the seat bolt like this. Now before you go into this section, the hole in the seat sometimes is a little tight. It also needs to be oblong from front to back. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Take a small drill bit. So now we're going to oblong the hole from front to back. Because what happens is with the stock piece, it can be tipped in at an angle and it can line itself up. But now that we're going with threads onto this piece, we need to have our bolt lined up parallel and perpendicular to this hole. So we want to open up the back of this hole a little bit. You'll see it's a round hole now. We're going to make it oblong, okay? Without going into the foam, take a nice little drill bit of the same size and just kind of turn it so it's going to go forward, maybe about 1/8 of an inch. You can also rock it in there a little bit. Put it in a rocket to the side. Now you can see that I cleaned clearing the burrs out of there. I have an oblong hole now, so the bolt can fit in with a little more play. So once again, the bolt with the washer pushed in from the top into the seat. That's how it's going to look from the top. And there's your bottom. We're going to install the bolt with the black plastic washer through the top of the seat. That's how it will look when it's installed. And from the back side, we're going to slide the little chrome washer we gave you on, and then put this little circlip on in the groove at the base of the threads. You have to push up hard like that, so you get the bolt all the way installed. Put the clip on, get it started, then with a pair of needle-nose pliers, just complete the installation. It should clip right in nice, just like that. Now what you've got the bolt installed. It'll spin freely, and it won't fall out of the seat. It stays in there all the time, can't come out. So now we're just going to install the seat like you normally would, pushing out the front bolt, holding it down in the center, pushing as far forward as possible, looking underneath, lining up your bolt with the hole. It's a little tricky. Once you find it, it screws right in nice. Make sure it's not cross-threading. It takes a little bit more time to thread it in this way, but that's the idea, to make it so it's not easy to fall off. You don't want this thing ever coming off during a race or during an event. So you want to get it all the way down on, give it a nice snug turn, and there it is. This seat's not coming off. Can't pop off. You can't accidentally twist it, and there it is. Now to remove it, we'll do the same exact thing, just reverse what we just did. So we're going to unthread it. Takes a little bit of effort, but it's well worth it. If you lose, keep the seat on the bike. So it's just unscrewed, slide it back off, and there you are. It's that simple.